Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Wherever you are, thanks for clicking on this video. And if you're seeing this, well, lucky for you. As the title suggests, we should be friends. Now, I'm saying that because in a world full of technology and social media, it's really hard to just have that very vulnerable, authentic friendship with anybody outside of high school, outside of work, outside of anywhere. And that's why some people they resort to going to social media and just having different friends. And that is not a problem to me. I can make friends whenever I feel like I should, and I'm a very social person. I can do I can make friends with or without social media, but I've been inspired for the longest time to make my own sort of community, my sort of audience. And I just want to like learn things about people. I want to know some people. And if you're seeing this, you're definitely one of them. I want to be friends with a bunch of people. I want to know what's going on around the world and just like see the insights, see the inputs, and see like how different people are living, how people are feeling during the day. And I think that is the most beautiful thing ever. And I believe in like, the invisible string theory. I feel like everybody's connected in some sort of way. So again, if you see this, we should definitely be friends. Mom and dad, if you're seeing this, you're definitely cringing. I can feel your cringe coming out of the screen. But and you too, Leon. Um, as somebody who's about to turn 18, as at the moment of posting, it's like a day before my birthday, and I'm also going to college in like a month from now. How am I gonna have friends? I have no idea. I'm not an adult yet. I'm not technically a college student yet. So how am I gonna say this with like out any experience? Well, I mean, it's okay to say that. Like, I don't know. I don't know yet, but I know that it's gonna be hard because I've heard stories. I haven't personally experienced it, but I could probably infer that in the next 2 to 4 months, I'll probably have at least two new friends and whatnot. But if you have any advice, if you're like older, I'm 17 right now, or 18, I guess. If you have any advice right now, then drop them for me. Drop them for everybody who's like below 18, who needs some help. Any high schoolers in the chat? No? Okay. Anyways, yeah, we should definitely be friends though. My name, as I said, is Leon. Did I even say that? My name is Leon. I'm 17 years old. I'm Filipino American. Um, I was born in the Philippines. I can speak some Tagalog. Uh, I've lived in the States. I've moved around a bunch, and I've lived in Japan for the past 5 years. And let me just say that I love music, and I am pretty much focused on my music for the most part. I'm studying to be a nurse, but music has always been my main thing, and I was hoping by um, creating an audience as well that maybe people would finally see that my music exists. And I've also lived by the quote. I forgot, but who said it? But it was something that went along the lines of, you can find artists' songs to be the most relatable thing ever because they're just so human and raw. Like songs are just poems, but in musical like format. And so, ever since I've heard that saying and whatnot, I just feel like it's like the right thing for me to do is just make an audience. Like, I want to make an audience I can interact with and have conversations with from like a day-to-day basis, and also just talk about things. But I also want to like tell people how I feel. I also want to be that voice for other people. And a lot of my inspirations come from the bigger artists now and upcoming artists, especially indie artists that are upcoming. I really appreciate them. I really love them because there's so much going on around what they're doing as musicians, as artists, as people, and I want to be in their shoes. I want to be able to be a voice, to be like a relatable factor for different people. And if you haven't seen my music yet, if you want to check me out now, um, my name is still Leon Religo. I'm in the middle of changing it to this account's current name, the Astrofilm. But yeah, if you want to go check that out, I'm everywhere on Spotify and also Apple Music. I'm on all streaming platforms. I've released 2 albums, Fever Dream, the Before the After, and I'm currently working on my third one. Don't know when that's gonna release. I feel like maybe if I just grew my audience more, maybe that one will finally get out the gutter. But yeah, I make music. I've done music for the longest time now. But yeah, other things you should know about me. I'm Loki 5'5", 5'6". I don't even know, but I'm the perfect height to be your short king. Yay! I have a beautiful dog named Nico. I have my mom and dad, my siblings, and I'll be headed back to the States to become a nurse. And on the side, I'm gonna be making music and just doing whatever I want. So yeah, but let's be friends. I know it's gonna be hard for me to put this video out there. There. Wow, way to keep it professional. It's gonna be hard for me to put this video out there and expect it to get like a bunch of views, but hey, it's worth a shot. We should be friends, okay? Thanks for listening. That's all I have for today. Lucky my phone is running out of storage, and also it's 10:30. I think not even. It's 11 now. I was supposed to work out, and I'm gonna work out before bed. So yeah, okay. Well, good night, guys. Have a good night. Have a good day. Have a good evening. Have a good afternoon. This is Mr. Lemon Boy signing out. Yeah. Boo, boo, boo. Okay, bye.